Hello, my name is Katie and welcome to Skeptical Yarn. Today I want to go over all of the projects that I completed in spring. So that's going to be April, May, June. So let's just get right into it. I feel like this quarter I made a lot of smaller items like accessories, things like that. So we're going to start off with the first thing that I finished in spring, which is this beard glove. I'm going to see if I have a picture because I don't have it with me because it was a gift. I made it for my dad because he has a really long beard and his birthday was in April. So I thought it would be a fun little idea. I had never heard of a beard glove before, but like he sent me a picture of a knit one and I was like, that's interesting. So yeah, I guess it's kind of just an alternative to like a hair tie to like put around your beard and then, keep it out of the way of things. But yeah, I made a couple versions. I made one version and then I felt like it was maybe a little too wide and it wouldn't hold up well. So I made a smaller version and that one I ended up giving to him. And I did freehand the beard gloves. I kind of just made, I don't really like, I don't like knitting magic loop. And since I was using a very small circumference, I didn't have, cables that were small enough. So I ended up just knitting like a flat panel and then I like sewed it together into a tube and it worked. So I don't know. If you want to make your own, I guess there's that little loose tutorial for you. The second thing I finished in spring, I'm actually wearing it. This is my moth tee. I'm gonna link all of the patterns in the description and who made them and everything like that. But this is the moth tee, and this was a super fun make. I originally bought the yarn with plans to make the moth tee, and it was really fun. It's like a raglan construction, and I actually did end up modifying it a little bit. So when I was like halfway or mostly done with the yoke portion, I realized that I did want to have some like neckline shaping because I really don't like when the neckline is like sitting where it sits on my back. I just feel like it's really restrictive. But I was already mostly done with the yoke, so I was like, I can't really do short rows at this point. So what I did, which I don't know if this is like a technique or anything, I didn't look it up. I just kind of had the idea inspired by like crochet patterns that I had made in the past. And what I did was I put the front and sleeve stitches on hold and I elongated the back by just knitting straight back and forth rows. So I elongated it by like maybe 2 inches and then I rejoined in the round, but I split for the sleeves at the same time. So like I joined the back stitches with the front stitches that were on hold, if that makes sense. And then I kind of just knit in the round as normal. And then when I picked up sleeves for the stitches, I had to be mindful to pick up sleeves like on the back edge of that little extended part. So again, I don't know if that's like a method that is used or if it's like a smart thing to do, but I feel like it worked out. Um, I do think that there's a little bit of excess fabric in like this area here on both sides, which I don't know if that's just because it's a little bigger than I intended it to be, like in general. It's supposed to have more negative ease, but as you can see, there's a little bit of like, I don't know, I would say it might even be like an inch of positive ease. So I don't know if it's that or if it was that weird modification that I did, but I don't know. I feel like it works. I like wearing it. This neckline is perfect for me. It's not bothering me at all. And yeah, I really like it. It's the only downside is that the yarn's a little bit itchy, so I do usually like to wear a shirt underneath, which kind of doesn't. I kind of don't love that because then I can't really wear it in like warmer weather because there's too many layers. So I don't know. Whatever, I guess. I still like it. I think it's cute. I think it's good for like in between weather, like spring, probably fall too. And if I put like a cardigan over it, I feel like it'll be cute. The next things I'll show you together. So I made these in May. These are two little scrunchies that I made. So this one is the seaweed scrunchie, and this one is crochet. And I really like this scrunchie a lot. I have yet to really use it just because my hair, I recently cut my hair, so it's a little too short to use, like to put it up right now. But I hope that once it grows out a little bit, I can use these scrunchies. This one was really fun to make. It is made with double-stranded mohair, so it didn't take too, I mean, you know, in the grand scheme of things, it is a scrunchie, so it didn't take too long. The mohair and the smaller hook, I think I used a 4mm hook. Um, it wasn't too bad, and it's really soft. I love it. It is pretty um, compact, I guess you could say, but I think it's really cute. And you can even make it bigger. Oh, throwing things. You can even make it bigger or smaller depending on your preference. So, really cute. Definitely recommend. Pattern's a little bit simple in my opinion. Just want to say that. Like, I feel like I don't remember exactly how much it was, but I do remember being like, I don't know if I would have paid for this pattern if I knew that it was just like so simple and straightforward. I don't know. That's just me, but it was a fine pattern. Made a fine scrunchie. I like it. What's a few bucks lost? You know what I'm saying? And then this scrunchie I also made. Ooh, there's hair all over it. This is a knit scrunchie that I made. It's actually the first knit scrunchie that I ever made, and I really had a lot of fun with it. I do think I made it a little bit too big. If you can see it like on my wrist, it's kind of comically large almost. But I thought it was really cute. I loosely followed a tutorial like for the construction kind of, but then I kind of ended up doing my own thing anyway. Um, and one thing I really do like about this scrunchie is so I didn't even mention, I use my yarn that I use to make the moth tee. So I really like how the gradient showed up here. And at the edges, you can see the edges are made with the pink yarn, just because of how I constructed it. It's kind of like a double, not double knit, but like folded, I guess, like a folded, kind of like a folded band, I guess you would say it was. But yeah, I think it's cute. I do definitely want to use this. Also, still waiting for my hair to grow out a little bit, but I think it's really cute. And I would even just wear it as a bracelet too, even though it is a little bit comically large. That's okay. So the next thing I finished, we're still in May, is this sunray skirt, which it's a little tied right now. It's kind of tied together, so. But this sunray skirt, if you could see it, this is actually my own design, and I have been writing a pattern for this cover up skirt pattern thing, and it's really fun. I spent a little bit of time making this, and I just love the colors that I chose. I think it's so bright and fun for summer. Like the lemon lime is definitely like so cute, I think. And yeah, I recently wore this to the beach to get some test photos, and I really love it. I think it's super cute. It's super breathable too, so even in hot weather, like it is not suffocating at all. I wore it on like a 20-minute walk in like 87-degree weather, so, and I am not a hot weather person, so you can trust me on that. But yeah, I think it's really cute. I'm hoping to release it sometime next year, just because I started a little bit later than I wanted to, and there is a lot of stuff that I want to make sure that it is perfect in the pattern. And I am even thinking about doing a tester call. I don't have too many followers, but I'm thinking maybe if I could just get a couple people, like 2 or 3, to test, I think that would be awesome. So if you're interested, definitely follow my Instagram, and yeah, look out for that, because it will probably be later this year or very early next year. So keep an eye out if you're interested. We're gonna do this quick because my phone ran out of storage, so let's speed run through the last few. So the next thing I don't have physically because it's hanging up, but this is my heart garland that I made with the extra leftover yarn from this top and from my scrunchie. I really like how it turned out because all of the hearts are unique, and if I were to redo it, I probably would have went in and actually woven in all the ends instead of being lazy. So yeah, I think it's a cute sash buster project. Sash buster project. So I would recommend that if you think it's cute. Next thing I finished was this Vivienne top, and this was actually my first garment pattern test that I made for somebody. And it was really fun. I really love it. I think it's perfect for summer because it's so lightweight. It's made with crochet thread and a 2mm hook. But it didn't even take that long because it's like a small piece of fabric and there's no back, so it was pretty cute. I had a lot of fun making it, and I cannot wait to wear it when it is warmer out. My last couple things I made in spring this year were these two headbands, and this is another one of my personal designs that I've been working on. This is called the Greenbridge Headband, and I actually just filmed a tutorial for it. It's probably not out by the time this video comes out, but I am also working on a written pattern. So once those are out, I will link those in the description as well. I think they're a perfect little stash buster project. Doesn't take too much yarn, and it is really cute as a headband. Super cute. Super cute. You could probably even tie it around like a scrunchie, like have a hair tie type thing. So yeah, there's those. So that is everything that I made in spring this year. So I hope you enjoyed watching. If you want to leave a comment down below, let me know what you have made recently that you are really proud of and you want to share. If you liked the video, don't forget to leave a like, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Bye!